kasama po sila sa 2025 Safest City to Visit in the Philippines.
Ayan, oo. Ang safest city, babasa nga ulit po, Master Nico. Ayan, ang number 1 ay Dumaguete City. Ang sumusunod po ay Davao City. Ang number 3,
Balanga,
Bataan ba yan?
Oo.
Bataan.
Yung aking lalawigan sa Bulacan ay
Oo.
kasama, number 4.
Number 4. Ang number 5 po ay Baguio City.
Number 6 ay Puerto Princesa sa Palawan.
Number 7 po ay Lucena sa Quezon. Oo.
At number 8 sa Naga.
Ayun, in fairness naman po pala. Safest cities to visit in the Philippines, number 1 pang Dumaguete City.
Ayun po yan sa World Travel Index.
Yan. At makakausap po natin ang Supervising Tourism Operations Officer po ng Dumaguete City, si Binibining Isabel Marshall Flor-Deliz. Good morning po, Ma'am Isabel. Si Xander po ito at si Angel.
Good morning po. Welcome po sa programa.
Good morning, Sir Sander and Miss Angel.
Opo. Una po sa lahat, yun pong kinaroroonan po ng Dumaguete City. Papaano ho ba ang travel from Metro Manila to Dumaguete?
Well, you can catch a flight via Cebu Pac and Philippine Airlines.
From Manila to Dumaguete.
From
Direct
Manila,
flight.
we also have trips for Iloilo. And if you're going via Cebu, you can just take the bus or the boat going to Dumaguete.
Oo.
Ma'am Isabel, kuhanin namin yung inyong reaksyon dahil nga po kasama po number 1 ang Dumaguete bilang safest city. Ano po ang reaction po dito ng mga taga Dumaguete?
Well, Dumaguete is really a calmer city, no? So with the help of the PNP and of course a directive from the mayor, Dumaguete at night and during the daytime is most especially safe because we do have low crime rates in Dumaguete, and I think that's why a lot of Dumagueteños, since we are also the city of gentle people, and it gives us the identity na parang we are easy to approach, we are safe, and it just brings in more people to return to Dumaguete.
Nabanggit nyo po na medyo low crime rate po, no? Ano ho yung mga reasons kung bakit po kakaunti po ang mga hold-upper kung ikukumpara po sa Metro Manila na hindi ka ho Ay naku ma'am, taga saan ho ba kayo? Talagang taga Dumaguete po kayo?
I am actually from Tanhay, a neighboring city of Dumaguete, but I have been in Dumaguete for 5 years already. So
okay,
I take it as my home already.
Kasi dito ho, pag nagpunta ka ng Divisoria o kaya Quiapo, yung bag mo ma'am, wag mo ilalagay sa likod. Dapat po nasa harapan.
Tsaka dapat wala kang suot na alahas. Hindi mo hawak yung cellphone mo.
Correct. Oo. Diyan ho sa Dumaguete, bakit ho hindi nangyayari yung ganon?
Well, I think that Dumaguete is, compared to like big cities in Manila, it's not it's a very compact city and everyone knows each other almost. So I mean, like if you go down the street, you can just hold your phone out during the day and then walk around safely because even at night there's PNP roaming, and the security is really there. Even for our big events, we have this called multi-agency coordination center, and it's all the PNP, BFP, Coast Guard, everyone's in there, and then we just contact them through our events and they're there. So it's an easy coordination system.
Opo. Ano naman po ang naging papel, Ma'am Isabel, ng LGU para po makamit natin itong achievement po na ito?
Well, one thing for sure is the coordination between our security channels, and I guess for the character for Dumaguete is really just gentle and genteel. So I guess that's why we're very open to people, and we don't give that vibe na para bang masungit or scary to especially our tourists.
Oo. Kasi
Dito,
dito,
especially sa government offices, ma'am, pagka tipong pupunta ka ng alas 5 na, pahapon
Oo,
na,
oo.
yung parang maiilang ka nang lumapit eh. Parang
Oo.
bukas na yan, yung mga bubulyawan ka. Hindi naman lahat.
We work beyond our hours.
Oo.
I mean, it's public service, so we do approach people in the right manner, and of course, especially in the tourism sector, we do have the Filipino brand of service excellence. So
Kaya po
it is our
kayo
duty.
tinaguri ang city of gentle people.
Mhm.
Opo. Ang Dumaguete City po, we believe, based po dun sa mga video na ating pinapanood kanina, ay coastal, ma'am, no? Malapit po kayo sa dagat?
Yes, we are. In fact, the boulevard is right beside the beach, and then it's a completely downtown area already afterwards. So, parang Dumaguete is very compact. So there's the beach, and then there's the city again.
Mhm,
Opo. Ma'am,
opo.
with this recognition, nakahanda po ba ang inyong LGU, ang tourism po ni ng Dumaguete sa pagdagsa ng mga turista, especially po ngayon, panahon po ng bakasyon at marami po sa ating mga kababayan ang gusto pong magbakasyon.
Yes, definitely. So we don't have like a lot of big, massive hotels, but we do have a lot of accommodation establishments. We have 83, in fact, in Dumaguete, and besides that, we are ready to bring in tourists because of our neighboring destinations as well. So it's not just Dumaguete, but all across Negros Oriental. It's a few minutes away from Dumaguete, the central city, the capital, and if we do have an influx of massive tourists, there are other destinations beside Dumaguete that can handle that influx. So we do direct them to Dawin, to Sibulan, to all the neighboring destinations because we are in one province. So we'll just help each other out.
Opo. Malayo po kayo sa bulkan, no, ma'am? Yung sa Bulkang Canlaon, malayong-malayo
Yes,
na,
it
so hindi
is
po
quite
affected.
far.
Uh-huh.
Canlaon is the last city of Negros Oriental. So it is a little bit, I think it's 4 hours or 3 hours away from Dumaguete.
Okay. So hindi po kayo affected nung pag-aalboroto po nung bulkan?
Well, thankfully, hindi naman. Wala
Opo.
namang naapektahan sa Dumaguete.
Ang malapit ata, Siquijor, 'di ba ma'am? Parang 45 minutes sasakay ka ng tama ba, ng ferry at makakarating ka na
Yes.
sa Siquijor.
Yes, a lot of our tourists stay overnight in Dumaguete, and then the next day they go to Siquijor and then come back because it's an easy, like I said before, we have Dumaguete is in the center of it, so a lot of the destinations are easy to go to, just like Siquijor.
Oh, so tinitingnan ko ho sa mapa, medyo malapit din ho pala kayo sa Oslob, yung
Whale shark.
whale shark. So parang from Dumaguete, pwede palang mag-Cebu.
Yes, pwede. I mean, you
oo.
go to Amlan, which is about 20 minutes or 15 minutes away from Dumaguete. Then you take the boat to Cebu Island, and then a few minutes to Oslo.
Oh,
So there, you can make a whole itinerary for it.
Oo, kasi nabanggit niyo po na kayo po yung sentro din po eh. Kaya parang kumbaga strategic location din for your
Yes.
tourism activities.
We are like a gateway to all these other destinations.
Opo.
Siyempre, maliban partner doon sa mga tourist spots, tourist destinations, yung mga pagkain. Alam ko sa Dumaguete,
Yan,
ma'am, ang sikat dyan yung parang malagkit, tapos lalagyan mo ng condensed milk. Anong tawag doon, ma'am?
Yes, it's called Puto Chocolate. We
Puto
have it
Chocolate.
served at the Painitan in our public market. So there's Puto Chocolate and peanut butter. Tapos you pair it with coffee and chocolate. Coffee and chocolate drink. So it's a great way to have it in the mornings or even late afternoons.
Opo. Binabanggit natin kanina yung mga outdoor activities. Yung iba ho na gusto ng soul searching, yung medyo
Payapa lang.
yung hindi po masyadong party
Yung
ang
kalma-kalma lang.
kalma lang. Saan ho pwedeng pumunta sa Dumaguete?
Well, for Dumaguete, I feel like the boulevard is a really calm and relaxing way to just stroll around, and there are a lot of other activities there as well. But you can have a Kalesa ride to tour you downtown, and you can visit Silliman University, which is the oldest university in American university in the Philippines. And then a few minutes you can pass by if you because Dumaguete is really known for its culture and arts. So you can pass by the museum. Sorry, you can pass by the museum and take a tour to our bell tower, which is currently under renovation by the National Museum of the Philippines, and as well as do a quick soul searching at the boulevard. So aside from that, you can really visit our galleries, magmuni-muni kayo dito, doon, and then just to embrace the art that surrounds you and the stories of Dumaguete. Since Dumaguete is actually a UNESCO Creative City of Literature already, so there's peace and quiet.
Opo.
Apo. Ma'am, kaya po ba, no, kasi nga number 1 po kayo sa tinaguriang safest city, paano po natin mapapanatili yung ganitong titulo po natin hanggang sa mga susunod pang taon?
Well, one for sure is with the coordination of the multi-agency coordination center headed by Mayor Chiquiting, Sarah Beria, and of course our PNP chief, and all the branches out with their coordination, and of course with the people in Dumaguete. I bet we can maintain this, and I really think we could because, like I said earlier, Dumaguete is a really compact city, and a lot of people know each other, and we are in our attitude that we are gentle, we are genteel. So I think that adds up to consistently being the safest in the Philippines.
Opo. At ano po yung mga festival na meron po kayo? Ano po yung mga dates? And para po maengganyo rin po yung ating mga kababayan na magtungo dyan on that certain date po.
We have 2 festivals in Dumaguete. Okay, so one is on May, which is Kabulakan Festival. We celebrate it because of Flores de Mayo. So that's May 22. So I hope you can come visit Dumaguete during that time because we're bringing it back for almost like a decade more. So it's just now that we're bringing it back to celebrate Kabulakan in Flores de Mayo. And aside from that, we have our main festival, the Sandurot Festival, which we celebrate on November, so just before Christmas. And I know it. Buglasan Festival is a provincial festival, but it is held in Dumaguete. So that's October. So by October, you celebrate Buglasan, and then all throughout November is another celebration of Sandurot. So it's quite a long festive month, no, to come and visit Dumaguete and really share our culture and what we have to offer.
Opo. At dyan din daw po yung Sans Rival Cake.
Yes,
Ang
yes,
sarap
definitely.
nun,
The
ka-partner ng
Silvanas and the
kape.
Sans Rival Cake. That's one to really bring with you when you ask for pasalubong. That's really number 1. And it is also by the boulevard, so you can just chill there as well.
Opo. Ma'am Isabel, nasa inyo po ang pagkakataon. Imbitahan po natin yung ating mga kababayan na bisitahin ang Dumaguete.
Well, to all our Filipinos, I hope you get the chance, especially during the summertime, to visit Dumaguete. You have a lot to explore, not just in Dumaguete, but across the province. You might want to visit Siquijor as well. So if you have time, do Dumaguete as your destination because it is a gateway to all these other neighboring destinations. And we have a lot to offer. We really want you to come and visit and experience what it's like to be in Dumaguete. Yeah.
Ayun, opo.
Yun.
May nabalitaan ako. Kailan ito?
Ay, sa May, kasi mag-anniversary kami.
Magdudumaguete pala si
Pero,
Angel.
oo, kaya see you, Ma'am Isabel.
Magdudumaguete.
See you, wow.
Oo, kasi ma'am, parang napili pala nila ng kanyang husband na dyan po mag-celebrate.
Yan,
ng
saka Siquijor.
Oo, parang yung
Tatawid
tawiran
kami.
from Dumaguete to Siquijor.
Oo, susubukan po namin mag-ferry walk kahit hindi ako mukhang ferry.
Well, you must visit. I hope you get to visit it during the festival day. That's May 22.
May
Kabulakan
22.
Festival.
Oo, ayan. So magre-relax muna kayo in Dumaguete. Tapos
Yes.
siguro ilang days doon. And then
Siquijor.
parang another day in Siquijor.
Yes.
Ayun naman pala. At least pwede ka diyang mag-cellphone.
Ay, oo.
Kahit nakabukas yung bag mo, hindi
At
maduduko.
magla-live ako dyan. Safe na safe, hindi ako madudukutan. Wala akong pangamba.
Thank you,
But
ma'am.
you still have to remember to keep your belongings with you.
Syempre.
So yeah, that is part of the whole Dumaguete safest city in the Philippines.
Apo. Ma'am Isabel, maraming
Thank you
salamat
so
po ha.
much. And see you soon, Ma'am Isabel.
Thank you also for inviting me.
Thank you.
Si Ma'am Isabel Marshall Flor de Lis po ang ating nakausap. Siya po ang Supervising Tourism Officer ng Dumaguete City.